Well, hello. It is your mental performance coach, EPOPS, and I'm here today to talk to you about limiting beliefs and why mental performance coaching and the tools you learn can help you move past those. So, we learn from observations, we learn from experience, and very often we learn that we're not enough, that we're not capable, that something is scary and terrifying and worrying. All of those things produce in us a huge amount of anxiety. So, one of the things I teach my psychology students is what we call the zone of proximal development. So, in the zone of proximal development, there's basically three circles. The inner circle you can do all by yourself, no problem. The next layer out, we learn how to do stuff with help. I don't know how to swing my tennis racket properly, so my coach shows me, and then they put my hand in the right place and get my thumb in the right place. Maybe they stand behind me and hold me and show me what that swing feels like and that range of motion, and then I practice and oh, I got it. And then the last layer of the zone of proximal development is I can't do it even with help. Our problem is we get stuck if we don't have this center ring, that zone where I can do it with assistance. If we don't have help, we don't get the tools, then we can't do things. So by getting coaching, by getting assistance, by having someone show you the steps, by watching other people do stuff, we can build our toolbox and make that area that we can grow in even bigger. There's another really interesting chart that I want to talk to you about this morning, and it's this one over here. So basically with this one, it talks about the things that we find challenging and then the skills we have. If I have lots of skills, but it's not challenging for me, I'm just bored out of my tree. The sweet spot where we all love to be is where my skills are pretty good, the challenges are great, this is awesome, I'm growing, I'm learning, I feel really good. I want to get better. I hit that zone of proximal development where I get some assistance, I get challenged, I get shown new ways, those little tips and tools and tweaks. The problem is when I don't really have the skills and the challenges are enormous, it builds in me huge amounts of anxiety. Regardless, anxiety is contributing to my limiting beliefs. My limiting beliefs come from my perceptions. I can't do it. I can see that. I can feel it. Beliefs are very predictive in nature because they're very often tied to emotionality. And we know from Lisa Feldman Barrett, yay, neuroscience, that emotions are predictions. And then I also know that I learn those things and I rebuild those pathways. I can't, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, this is scary, this is too much, I'm never gonna get this. So it's really important, my job as a mental performance coach is to give you the tools to be able to help you in that zone of proximal development. My job is to help you talk to yourself, not listen to yourself. My job is to teach you how do I stay motivated so that I can keep working even when it's hard, because I'm there in that zone of proximal development to help you with those skills. As a mental performance coach, I want to educate you about growth mindset and fixed mindset. Dr. Carol Dweck, again, neuroscience and all of these amazing things. We watch people's belief patterns in their brain. We put you into these big magnetic tubes called functional MRI machines. We put little electrodes over your head and connect them to computers, and through what we call a PET scan, learn what you're thinking and what part of your brain is activated. We learn what happens in our brain when we believe we can. We find out what happens in our brain when we believe we can't. So our limiting beliefs are things that most of us need a little bit of help getting past. The mental performance coach will help you write a new story. A good coach will help you write a new story. I hope that's food for thought. I hope that helps you understand how we all need help, need tools, need people in our back corner, but also showing us and helping us how to move forward in order to become better versions of ourselves today than we were yesterday. This is your mental performance coach, EPOPS, wishing you an awesome ride.